everybody, welcome back to Pine and Berry Homestead. Today I'm getting some of my favorite medicinal herbs started. So this is the time of year where there's a big push to get a bunch of seeds started because we're in that like 6 to 8 week range where a lot of herbs and flowers are ready to get started. I thought it would be a good idea to bring you along just to kind of talk about what I'm starting for medicinal herbs today. So long before I became a gardener, I wanted to be an herbalist. So that's still a dream that I'm chasing. I still have a lot to learn, but it is one that I do already practice within my home. I make medicine for my family in the forms of tinctures and teas and syrups. And because I truly believe that plant medicine is very important. It's kind of a lost art. The first one that I wanted to talk about has to be my personal favorite. And it's one that I consider to be my plant ally, and that is lemon balm. Lemon balm is part of the mint family, so it is absolutely one that I grow in a container or a pot, because if you don't, it will spread and take over. Lemon balm is actually considered to be a nervine, so it is wonderfully calming. It's like it gives you a warm hug, and it's a great friend for our frazzled nervous systems, because I feel like we live in a state of constant stress, in my opinion. And lemon balm is gentle and effective. Not only is lemon balm calming, but it's also uplifting, and I feel like it helps to bring us back into our bodies. Like I said, I feel like we live in a constant state of stress, whether you're aware of it or not. But honestly, just like the simple act of pulling a leaf off of the plant and smelling it, taking in its lemony smell, is calming and grounding. And it is also very safe for children, which is important to me because I have a young one. So it's something that I can safely use with him. My next one that I am going to be starting is German chamomile. It is another calming herb. It's something that you'll find in like sleepy time teas to help you relax at night and just settle down and settle in. We use German chamomile to calm tension in the body, but we've recently started using it to calm upset tummies as well. We had a stomach virus this winter, and I made a tea with lemon balm and chamomile to just kind of soothe our insides effectively. So this is another one that's safe for children. So it's good in my book. Now, feverfew. This is one that I specifically grow for headaches. It can be used to help lower fevers, as the name suggests. But every person in my household suffers from some sort of headache. My husband, Ben, and our son, they get migraines, and I have really bad tension headaches. I had gone to this class that was teaching about, the herbalist was teaching us about safe medicine for children, and this is one that she was teaching about, and I thought it was something that was really important for us to have in our garden because, again, we get headaches here. My son suffers from them, so this is another safe but effective treatment to help us with headaches, so we're not always just taking Tylenol and ibuprofen all the time. I don't necessarily think that's healthy, so to be able to supplement with some herbal things is important to me. So with that, I do like to make tinctures. And Tulsi, this one has a wide range of uses from stress to fevers to respiratory problems. This isn't necessarily one that I use frequently. I'm still learning about it, but I do like to keep it in the garden. And the plus side of this is pollinators absolutely love it. Like, they will cover the Tulsi, holy basil. I mean, they absolutely love it. So it's a keeper. And a couple other things that I actually did start earlier in the season, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because they had to be started. I started echinacea, and I also started yarrow. So I do find that these are important to have in your medicinal garden. They not only bring beauty, but they have medicinal properties, and I think that's wonderful. So echinacea is helpful in fighting off colds and boosting your immune system. I'm still learning about it. I'm still learning how to use it, but that's what I do know about it. And yarrow is considered like a wound healer or a styptic, so it stops the bleeding on it like a cut. But I recently actually found out it has benefits for women's menstrual cycles, as well as helping to fight off colds and flus. I had no idea. No clue. So that's good to have in our arsenal. These are just the ones that I'm starting right now. There are tons of others that I would love to have in the garden, but I don't have seeds for them, and I don't know if I have the space right now. So this is just kind of going to be a small medicinal garden this year that I'll eventually build on. Thought it would be fun to bring you along to show you what I was growing. Another thing I wanted to talk about is if you are interested in learning more about herbalism and plant medicine, I have to recommend this book. So this is something my husband got me, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, maybe 7, I'm not sure. This book is absolutely fantastic. It has so much information on, let's see, 550 herbs and remedies for common ailments. So it has so much information packed into this book. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. It tells you a little bit about each herb, tells you the different types of preparations and how you can use them and what they're used for, maybe some research that they're doing on the plant to see what else it might help with. But if you're into herbalism, I highly suggest this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, for starting some medicinal herbs for my little medicinal garden. And I'm just going to get to work planting. I hope you guys have a good day.